Hey guys, HOPLITE back again with another build. Today I'll be sharing my HOPLITE spec. The playstyle is very simple and once again another one button macro, so let's get right into it. So let's go over the enchant really quick. When you have HOPLITE on, your Sinister Strike is changing to Thrust, your Shield Slam is changing to Seal Strike, your Siege Breaker is changing to Flurry of Spears, and your Heroic Strike is changing to Javelin. So you get 4 new abilities. Casting Thrust while Blood Rage is active grants you a stack of Phalanx Strikes, which reduces the energy cost of Thrust by 5 per stack up to 5. This is very important to keep in mind since we're not going to take any energy regen talents in the build, because this will be more than enough to keep the rotation going. However, you must make sure you have Blood Rage active, otherwise you will run out of energy. Casting Shield Strike reduces the cooldown of Blood Rage by 2 seconds per combo point, so 10 in total. And as you can see, these two abilities work together to keep up Blood Rage, so if you're able to keep the rotation going, then your Blood Rage should be up every time. Javelin is a bleed that stacks up to 10 times and increases the damage of your next closet smash by 15% for each stack. And lastly, after casting Shield Slam, you have 15% chance to proc Spear Mastery, which increases the damage of your flurry or spears by 50%. So now you have a basic understanding of how the enchant works. Let's go to the gear. For gearing, you want to use strength gear. So warrior set if you can. Strength, crit, and armor penetration are your best friends for this spec. The best weapon at the moment is HOPLITE, which drops from Mythic Dungeon and will probably continue to be the best one once Mythic 40 comes out, so start farming for it if you want to play this spec. For the shield, just pick one that gives the most block value. So how does the rotation work? To start off, you just want to press all your cooldowns and throw your javelin, then start spamming the macro. You'll spam the macro until javelin stacks reaches 10. Once javelin reaches 10 stacks, you want to Colossus Smash immediately. Once you do this, your javelin will reset its cooldown. You don't want to press javelin right away. You still have some time before you want to press javelin again, just to make sure that it lines up with Hunger for Blood. And this time frame is about 2 GCDs. So basically, at 10 stacks of javelin, you Colossus Smash, then you press the macro for 2 abilities, then you press javelin. This maximizes the upcoming javelin's bleed and will also give you time to press Hunger for Blood for the 10-second duration instead of 5. After this, you just spam the macro and repeat this process. The only difficult part is to track the bleed from javelin, so just practice this and you will do just fine. That's all for the rotation. For flurry or spears, you don't ever press it for a single target, mainly because it messes up the timing of Blood Rage and just screws over everything. You can weave in a few if you get Spear Mastery proc, but just be aware that it will mess up your Blood Rage cooldown. For AoE, it's pretty much the same except you just press Flurry of Spears more and Blade Storm. The AoE itself is very nice and pretty fun to play with in Mythic Plus dungeons, and I'm really enjoying it at the moment. But yeah, that's all I have for this guide, guys. Hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching.